What's up, my shady bells? It's your favorite hair, Dr. Tish, and welcome back to my channel. So, on today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about one of the causes of androgenetic alopecia, which is the type of alopecia that is commonly found in both men and women. But before we get started, make sure you do me a favor and you hit that subscribe button, tap the notification bell next to it, comment, share, and thumbs up this video. So let's go ahead and get right into it. On my first video that I did on alopecia, I talked about androgenetic alopecia. And the cause of androgenetic alopecia is DHT. So you're probably sitting there wondering, what is DHT here, Dr. Tish? DHT stands for dihydrotestosterone. Dihydrotestosterone is something that is developed in men, and it is actually an androgen, which causes male pattern baldness. Now, in some cases, you can find some of that dihydrotestosterone forming in a woman's body as well, and that would be called female pattern baldness. So I'm going to read to you guys the definition of DHT, also known as dihydrotestosterone. So DHT is a hormone that contributes to the development of sexual structures and characteristics in males. When DHT levels are too high or too low, it can cause different issues depending on your age and stage of sexual development. DHT affects the sexual development of males throughout their lives, beginning in as early as fetal development. The role of DHT changes as you progress through different life stages. Scientists aren't sure if and how DHT affects females, but they think it plays a major role in body hair and pubic hair growth. As an adult, your body converts about 10% of your testosterone, which is the main androgen. You get it? Androgenetic alopecia. And testosterone is the main androgen. So again, as an adult, your body converts about 10% of your testosterone into DHT each day. This takes place in the genetic skin and prostate in males and in the skin of females. Hence the reason why women experience female pattern baldness, right? Our scalp is what? Skin. So they're saying that over time, 10% of testosterone is being developed in females each day over their lifetime in their skin. It also happens in other parts of the body, like your liver. Levels of DHT are naturally higher in males because they naturally have more testosterone. So you'll see more men who is experiencing male pattern baldness than you would see in women, because men have more testosterone than women do. And the testosterone, as I stated before, is an androgen. And that hair loss that I spoke about earlier in this video and on other videos that is commonly found in both men and women, it's called androgenetic alopecia. Androgenetic hair loss. Alopecia means what? Hair loss. So androgenetic alopecia. Unlike testosterone, DHT doesn't play a significant role in maintaining male physiology in adulthood. Effects mainly include the prostate enlargement and male pattern hair loss in adulthood. DHT and fetal development. During the fetal development, a specific and unique environment of hormones result in male or female differentiation of sexual anatomy. In males, DHT acts with other hormones, including testosterone, to block the formation of the female anatomy and promote and development of the male anatomy. DHT is essential for forming the male external genitalia, including the penis and scrotum in a fetus. DHT also helps with the formation of the prostate. DHT and puberty. During male puberty, DHT promotes further growth of the penis and scrotum. It's also the main androgen responsible for facial hair, body hair, pubic hair, and prostate growth. Now I'm going to drop down here to DHT and androgenetic alopecia, which is the reason why you're all here, to find out what it is that's causing androgenetic alopecia. Androgenetic alopecia is commonly known as male pattern baldness. The hair loss usually happens on the top and frontal regions of your scalp, causing your hairline to recede over time. Increased DHT activities at your hair follicle is partly responsible for the hair loss, in addition to other factors, including genetic ones. So it's not only the DHT that is causing the hair loss, but there are genetic factors that's causing it as well. Hence the name androgenetic alopecia. High levels of DHT can shrink your hair follicle and shorten the hair growth cycle, resulting in hair loss. Let's talk about the hair growth cycle. The hair growth cycle comes in 3 phases, and the first phase of hair growth is the anagen phase. So DHT is shortening the hair growth cycle, right? In those 3 phases of the hair growth cycle, the anagen phase, which is the first phase of hair growth, can last from 1 year up to about 7 years. And in some cases, some scientists say that it can last for about 10 years. So just imagine if your hair growth cycle is supposed to go from 1 year, which is the shortest amount of time, up to about 10 years. DHT comes in and interrupts that whole cycle, shortening the first phase of hair growth, which is your anagen phase of hair growth. And when that happens, the hair is just not able to continue on the cycle of growth, which will in turn cause your hair follicle to shrink in size. Because if you have your hair follicle, which is like a cone shape, it's shaped like a cone, right? Let's say this is your hair follicle. And hairs are supposed to come out of that hole. When the DHT comes, it shrinks that hair follicle. Now the hair cannot grow through. And when the hair is not growing through that follicle, you will start to see baldness and hair loss, or just like little peach fuzzes of hair coming through your scalp. That's going to be it for this video. On my next video, I'm going to share with you some products that I have that has DHT blockers in them. Until next time, remember, Hair is your glory. Peace.